It is time. It is time. It is time yet again for more Umineko. Are you guys ready? You guys ready to see Battler maybe solve this? I'm excited. I'm really excited. Incredibly excited. I want to see Battler fucking win. Let's see, Victor. Let's see. You got your predictions locked in? Take them in chat. You have to. It's legally required. A deep sound reverberated through the cathedral. It was a sound of dozens of heels being stamped in unison, originating from the honor guards, members of the Chester Sisters Imperial Guard, who were lining the cathedral. It brought about total silence before the demons during the ceremony spoke. Let us have silence, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the wedding of Lord Battler, Territory Lord and Golden Sorcerer, and Lady Erica, the Witch of Truth. Oh yeah, the Shannon and the Cannon stuff. Yeah, okay, I remember now. Zephyr and Fervor had appeared in the center of the cathedral. It was Drake's status symbol to have those two demons invited to host the wedding. Though they had asked for silence, the attendees who packed the cathedral welcomed the two demons with enormous applause. Oh, it's Zephyr and Furfur. Then what about Beto? She may have already snuck in. Hello, Art. They could search for Beto in the crowd of several hundred people. They couldn't find her anywhere. I wonder if Beto found a way to save Battler-kun. If she managed to gain Zephyr and Furfur's power, then I'm sure she has. There's no miracle that can be gained after receiving their power. And if she didn't? Yeah, go fighting his language over there is probably... I'm sorry, there's a goat who's jealous of this? The fuck? And now, let us welcome the bride and groom! Please give them a grand welcome to celebrate this new chapter in their lives. Come out, bride and groom! Walk the path of the shackles called marriage, which will bind you into the grave! The big doors in the back cathedral slowly opened. And then the Territory Lord, and his new bride came to view. arm in arm, the pair slowly began to walk down the path through the grave lined with the red carpet. The Chester honor guards stood at attention along either side of that path, raised their door bayonets with mechanical precision, made sure that no evil could block the path that the pair walked down now. Chester's troops that weren't part of the honor guard were stationed all over the cathedral, hiding behind pillars and so on, keeping an eye out for any intruders. Double O, calling 45 and 410, any irregularities. Snipers, no irregularities, ne? 410 and 45 could be seen on top of the massive chandelier hanging from the cathedral ceiling. Several other sniper pairs can be stationed on top of the other chandeliers. The seemingly festive cathedral was actually being heavily guarded in places that attendees wouldn't notice. Currently, we are targeting 36 attendees are being laid to Beatrice. As well as 134-1, Carlogian was 131 who blows makes decisions and super for space attack. Civilians in practice. Don't let the guard down. Lady Beatrice suddenly staged an attack on the wedding. That'd be so cool. Break in to see the bride new. Why is 410 so great? Why is she the one who's like, yeah, fucking cheer them on, bitch? Button, he's not the bride, he's the groom. I said what I said, yeah? The Jester snipers on the chandeliers were using extremely highly capable surveillance agents to track movements of several hundred attendees. If one of them made any suspicious movements, the Chesters would immediately begin permission to fire. The one on the chandelier is Chester 127. That overworking monster sniper could pulverize the human target with 2 kilometers away. The one on the chandelier across from that is Chester 20. Her firing rate is 6,000 shots per minute. However, she's using a portable magazine time, so she'll probably use up her shots in about 2 seconds. The lazy bum can barely do your job for just 2 seconds, yeah? Slowly, and making a show of it, the two walked down the red carpeted path. Fowler's eyes were blank. Look closely, you could tell that Erica was dragging him by the arm she held. In other words, they weren't walking together. It was a ceremony for Erica to show off to everyone that this man belonged to her. To prove that she was a man-stealing hoe the entire time. Behind the bride and groom walked the Seven Sisters Purgatory, held long ceremony staffs in the shape of the one-winged eagle. That moron Fowler, what's he lazing about for? This is why people call him incompetent. I can understand Beatrice-sama's pain better than anyone else. It's all because that stupid Fowler caused a logic error. Stupid, stupid, stupid! Beatrice-sama will not fall to sloth and let this wedding go on. Of course, Beatrice-sama is greedy. So will no one else take away her favorite toy. She'll definitely show up. I hear this reception's gonna have tons of delicious food. I want to wear a wedding dress now. Berngisel and Lambda Delta were in the noble seating on the balcony. They sipped questionable looking carbonated cocktails as they looked down upon the show. What a splendid wedding dress! This sort of thing's not bad. This is just the opening performance. That's pretty cool. Well, they're exciting to be on the headliner. Parent, you really don't believe Vita will come to you? As well as I do, that Fowler's locked room is perfect. There's no way that Vita could win. Right? You must have heard too. The chance of the window sill in the next room over has been torn. Xena Delnor has managed to seal that off for now, but she just denied the concept instead of sealing the actual window. He'll fly out the window again. This one-winged eagle. Wanna make a bet on whether Beetle will come? I bet she comes with certainty. I bet she comes miraculously. This isn't gonna work. The Witch of Certainty and the Witch of Miracles were both sure that Beetle would come. However, they were interested in exactly how she would break the locked room and take Balor back. You know, look behind the scenes, so you already know, don't you? The trick. More or less. Erika's done a hell of a job doing it. I'm stumped. Liar. Oh! I'm sure you found the answer already. There's one, isn't there? A trick that can save Balor? Huh. There is. But it's tough. If that moves use, Pirate Beetle's heart will be exposed. Isn't that right? Oh, so you do know! Hey, wanna change your bets? To what? To whether Beetle or Erika wins. Sure, if you're willing to bet on Erika. You're on. Oh, you're betting on Erika? Who think they can win? If this trick is part of Beetle's heart, then Balor, the Game Master, will hesitate to expose it. And so they cannot win. It'll probably be a draw. I'm sure they confuse matters and run away. Balor's sworn to lay Beetle to rest. Burn. You're being too naive. Man, I love Lambda. What a fucking... I would never... You tell episode 3 me this? I love Lambda? I'm like, I wouldn't believe you in the slightest. The bet was made. Based on the assumption that Sir Miracle, that Beetle would come. Virgilia, who was standing in the front row, tried to go out as soon as Balor walked by. I mean, she is Beetle's patron. Oh, you're right. She has good taste from the start. She realized. She tried to tell him that the window seal in the next room over hadn't been confirmed, hoping that this would give him a hint. However, she didn't mark perfectly. Then she tried to lean forward. Two sisters right behind her grabbed her arms. It was a powerful force preventing her from going forward. Unable to move, she was forced to stay there and watch as Balor walked past. Balor-kun. Even now, he's fighting that locked room all by himself. However, he cannot get out of that locked room by his own powers alone. Unless someone comes to save him, he cannot get out. Unless a child comes to save him, Balor-kun will be trapped. If there is a key to that locked room, I'm certain my lady will find it. My lady, I'm sure you've gone through many trials in your life. But please, this is one trial you must overcome. I am certain that you can do it. I do not doubt that in the slightest. The bride and groom slowly proceeded down the path to the grave and reached the altar. Though walking slowly was ceremonious and proper etiquette, it was also tiring. Eric glanced over at Balor. Of course, his eyes were still blank. His heart was still inside that locked room. Once more, the sound of the Chester honor guards stamping their heels rang out loudly. Silence returned to the cathedral. Now the wedding ceremony would finally begin. People live for the sake of love. Therefore today you have fulfilled the purpose of your lives.
Oh, how great is the power to live! The power of love! I pray that the brightness of this day blesses these two for all time!
Come now!
You who love one another, make the oath of love!
In the place of the husband who cannot speak!
And the wife deliver vows on behalf of both! Battler swears to Erica, and Erica swears to Battler to support each other both in sickness and in health. I didn't catch that, Battler-san. There's some objection. Please say a bit more clearly in a loud voice. If you have anything further to say, please get yourself out of the locked room first. Don't worry. I'll support you if ever until that day comes.
You have heard the couple's love of oath! Oh, let this oath be eternal! Thunderous applause celebrate their marriage of servitude. After the oath, they would physically signify the bond. It was the exchanging of the rings, you fucking perverts. The Territory Lord's ring with the one-winged eagle engraved on it that sounded Balor's figure would become Erica's. By this, she would become the ruler of this game board. In exchange, Balor's finger would be given a diamond ring that Erica had prepared. At a glance, it just looked like a ring adorned by a large diamond. However, this cursed ring would force Balor into an eternal subservice and brand him as another's property. Yes, let the pair exchange rings!
Since the husband's fingers cannot move, let his wife support him!
Erica respectfully took Balor's left hand, then slowly pulled off the Territory Lord's ring that sat on his ring finger. That was the ring Beto entrusted with him. Erica stole it away.
This is the ring that one left to you, right? How does it feel to have stolen away by a woman like me? Huh? I can't hear you. Please say it one more time.
Yo.
Oh, is that all? Oh, then there's no need, Balor-san.
Erica pressed her lipstick up against Balor's earlobe as if fighting it, and told him where they were.
We're already there.
Then slowly, she took Bito's ring, which she had sewn in Balor, and slipped onto her own left hand.
では花嫁
And now the bride!
続いて
They put her ring on the
あなたの指輪を
groom.
花婿に
すごい指輪ね
This one's pretty incredible.
彼を永遠に逃が
It's a shackle that hold in place for all
せ
time.
だわ特注ですから
Yes, it's custom made.
Even Balor's naked eyes could see the diamond ring Erica held. It was like Erica herself. On the outside, shone beautifully and possessed an absolute hardness that would bend to no one's will. And on the inside, to symbolize never letting go of the prey it had latched onto, it had 8 sharp thorns pointing inwards. If they had been growing on the outer side, it would have looked like a collar of a hellhound. However, whoever heard of putting those on the inside? He turned the diamond ring into a click and the thorns retracted. In other words, he twisted after putting the finger on his ring, and the ring on his finger, the inward-facing thorns would bite down, never releasing to the end of time. Then even his soul would be trapped, and his body, mind, and soul would be forced to serve Erica for all of eternity. Are you kidding me? Who the hell would wear a ring like that? Didn't even finish speaking that simple phrase. And furthermore, those awkward words were the only way he could resist. He raised Balor's left hand and stroked his ring finger hungrily. Erica held the ring of servitude against the tip of his finger. A ring can hurt if it's made to fit too tightly and can even become impossible to take off. However, this ring was never intended to be removed for life anyway. So its inner brand had been mercilessly narrowed. Even without the thorns, forcing a small ring on like this would be painful.
この指輪はあなたの身も心も魂も
This ring will seal away your body, heart, and
永
soul
遠に閉じ込め
for all of eternity.
そしてあなたは永遠に生きた人形
And you'll become an eternal living puppet.
死ぬことも許しません
I won't ever let you die.
私に永遠に
I'll defy you, manipulate you endlessly.
恥ずかしめられ私が勝利の美酒に
Every time I forget the heady taste of victory, I'll use your body to remind me.
その身をもって私にそれを思い出させるのです何度も
Over and over again.
舌が
If you're gonna bite off your tongue now,
今のうち
it's the time to do so.
に指輪が通ればそれすらもできなくなります
Once it goes on your finger, you won't even be able to do that.
Balor didn't even possess the strength to bite his tongue. And even if he had possessed it, he didn't want to give up before finding a way to escape the locked room. So he would never bring himself to commit suicide. However, once this ring was forced upon him, he would never even think about escaping from the room, much less kill himself. Stop! Stop! Stop it!
ダメです
No. Here we go.
入れますよ
The finger's going in now.
It wasn't just the pain of having his finger forced through the tight ring. The curse of the ring forcibly tormented Balor's body from the inside. That pain would always torment Balor. But fortunately for him, the ring's power would also seal away the mind that could understand pain. Erica kept screwing on the demonic ring that was far too small. It hurts.
Impossible. There's no way you'll fit.
大丈夫です。
Don't worry.
入ります。
It'll fit. No problem.
An obscene laugh. Erica let a silver thread drip from her mouth and wet his finger in the ring. Jesus Christ, I do not need to see the... keep the intellectual part of your title, Erica. Please don't cross.
Just relax.
What are you gonna say next? Just relax, look up the sky and think of home? The fuck you doing, Erica?
Just relax. I'll stick it in all at once. Oh, it's entirely deliberate.
無駄な抵抗なんかしないでください。
Please don't waste your energy resisting.
抵抗しない
It hurt less if you don't resist, okay?
ですよ。
Look, now it's sliding right on.
Slowly, Balor's finger went deeper and deeper through the ring. It was pushed through the iron ring of pain and humiliation, which would be never removed again.
Look, see? It's all the way to the base. It hurts. Take it off.
Oh my god, being slightly sick is helping a shit ton. Holy crap. Being sick's making it easier to choke. Good. Dominic Green squeezed his finger so tightly that it seemed like the finger would snap off along with the bone. The rather hazy expression of anguish really communicated how unbearable the stinging pain was.
Okay. Now that's all on all the way. Let's add the final touch, okay? Now, you'll be mine forever.
Erica touched the ring's diamond knob. If she twisted it, the thorns would bite in and never let go again.
No. Stop. Sure. Just say spare me, Erika-sama, and I'll stop. Spare me, Erika-sama, please. I swear to spend the rest of my life as your dog with a collar on my neck. So at least spare me that ring. If you can say that, I will make you wear this ring. Yes. I can't really hear you. I'll never forgive you. Never. For making you suffer like this. No. Defying Beetle's ring. I will never forget you.
The battler's eyes had supposed to have been forced into a cloud state. They looked strong for just an instant. However, it really was only for an instant. Battler used up the last of his slaying resistance just to say those words. In his dim consciousness, he hadn't been his own tongue to stay alert, that he could complete his words of resistance.
Of course. Since you aren't the kind of dog that can be tamed. But that's what I like about you.
Erica smiled.
Then she turned the diamond.
Then she did. Battler let out a voiceless scream and threw his head back. Oh, fuck. This howl had no voice and could only be heard by no one. However, it still rang out throughout the cathedral. That hurts my fucking... God, screaming like that for a battler and talking like that was painful. And we're back to the fucking duel. Hold on, I have to get a fucking... I have to get a drink. I have to fucking get a drink. My voice hurts a bit after that. I need to get a fucking drink. I might have done too much. Give me a second. Okay, back. Got a drink. Hopefully I don't fucking die from doing these voices. Okay, let's keep going. A desolate wind blew the golden rose garden. Shan and Ken had already finished walking 19 steps and their backs still faced each other. At a signal of the demons responsible for this trial, they both turned and settle this. Each of them held one of the dueling pistols that the demons had prepared. The bullets promised certain death no matter where on the body they hit. This duel will not end until one of them died. So reasons why Shannon's age was hidden, any theories there? I guess one reason might literally be a case of... one of the reasons might literally be a case of like, oh, well, everyone thinks the baby died, and it'd be really suspicious if another person showed up who was the exact same age as that baby, you know, and was on the island for an unusually long time. Don't fucking tell anyone. Like, that might be a reason enough, honestly. And also because she was part of the Beatrice Project, which is probably another reason why. Yeah, that brings it to mind the question of why Shannon was brought back at all. I guess a good question would be, was Shannon decided to be Beatrice before or after they were thrown off the cliff? At what point was it decided, yes, they would be Beatrice? It's a decent question. George and Jessica just quietly watched the ones they loved. They already entrusted all their thoughts to them and their fates. Just watching over their partners. Now the only way they could show their trust. Shan and Cannon stood quietly, with their backs turned. They already put the emotions of the many days they had spent together behind them. Next time they laid eyes on each other, nothing would be asked of them except pulling that trigger. Why would Kenzo care to cover up the AIDS? The truth would just give him something else so they're not seeing Kraus. You think in this one? Maybe it wasn't Kenzo who wanted the truth to be hidden. Maybe Kenzo really thought that baby died. Maybe it was Nanjo, a fucking Gen, who hid Nanjo and others who hid their life away. I can believe that. The only one who still had no determination or resolution with regard to this duel was Beto. The closer that moment came, the less she understood. Love between George and Shannon wasn't standing in the way of the love between Jessica and Ken, or vice versa. Why, when both sides could find happiness, were they forced to kill each other?
I don't understand. I can't understand.
Little sister, we're not permitted to do anything but watch.
Zephyr-san, Pfeffer-san, why this duel? This is no trial of love. You really are demons. Just want to enjoy watching one of the pairs fall apart. Quiet. You'll get in the way of the lovers. You're the ones getting in the way. One will fall. The one who loves the person will grieve. If you two weren't around, no one would be sad. That is not true. If we hadn't set this duel, then both pairs would have fallen apart. This duel is necessary. I haven't been accept that since the beginning. Do you think love can't succeed without a miracle of magic? The only thing we need for love is to love each other, isn't it? This duel is meaningless! So stop it, you two! Shannon and Cannon both! Why do you have to fight each other over to the death when you were once as close as true siblings? I just can't understand it all!
Everyone should have been able to hear Bio's yell. However, no one's expression changed. That's right. I'm impressed that you noticed.
That is the truth of love. What is?
Love needs something more than two people who love one another. And we are lacking that in this situation. Therefore, only one pair of lovers can win. If you don't get it now, Beto, I don't know when the fuck you will.
Therefore, when there are not two... They are saying that. They're actually fucking just straight up saying that. Okay, wasn't expecting it to be that true. Therefore, when there are not two people, must use a duo to make that number become two. I could understand if it was a duel between two people fighting over one woman, but it would reduce the awkward shape of love triangle down to a pair. But they are two and two. The work formed by each pair is complete, isn't it? There's nothing compelling him to fight.
世界を生み出す最小の人数は
The minimum number of people that can create a world is 2.
二人が揃って初めて世界は生まれ恋は
Only when two people are together can a world be born and love fulfilled.
だからこの決闘は必要なんだ
That is why this tool is necessary.
彼らがその人数を満たすため
So that they can reach that number of people.
家具は人間未満
Are you saying that furniture is less than a human? Doesn't count as a whole person.
正解だよ
Correct.
は人間
Furniture is less than a human.
だから
So furniture and human cannot add up to 2.
そんなのおかしいです
That's insane.
愛し合う
If two
二
people
人
love each other, the circumstances don't matter.
いいやあるよ
Oh, yes they do.
本当に愛し合う二人の身分は関係ない
Do you really think the circumstances of 2 in love don't matter?
妻を持つ男との恋は許
Is it
され
for
る
so to fall in love with a man who has a wife?
夫を持つ女
Is it
と
for
の
so
恋
fall
は
in
許
love
さ
with a
れる
woman who has a husband?
親との恋は許されるの
Is it permissible to fall in love with your parents?
子との恋は
Is it
許
permissible to fall
さ
in
れ
love with
る
your children?
恋の許され
There
な
are
い
many
身分
situations
なん
where
ていくらで
circumstances
もある
forbid romantic love.
じゃあ家具って何
Then just what is furniture?
どうして家具を
Why mustn't furniture fall in
恋をしちゃい
love?
けないんですか
魂が一人に満たないから
Does the soul amount to less than a full person?
シャノンも
Shannon and Cannon, then the piece that you are as well.
あなたたちはみんな家具
All of you are furniture.
魂が一人分に
Some
満
human
たない
beings do not possess a full person, so
人を愛する
There's only one thing necessary to love a human.
一人に満たつ魂を持っていること
That is the possession of full person soul.
だから愛し合う二
That's
人は
why
世界
pair
を
and
生
love
み
can
出せ
create a world.
例えば
for example, do you think a man with a wife has the right to love another
もう
woman?
一人の女を愛する資格を持つと思うあるわけがない
Of course not.
二人の
If we love 2 women, neither would get a full person's worth of love.
愛情は一人分に満たるそのような男を愛する
A man such as that would not be qualified to love.
ね
See?
人を愛す
There
る
are plenty of people in plenty of
資格
strangers
の
who
ない
have no right to love
い
another.
くらでもあるの二人の愛の一切
As long as both of you feel love, nothing else matters.
それは甘い
That is a coming lie of naive love.
僕たちはね
We cannot forgive humans who falsely pretend that they have the right to love.
許さない世界を生み出す最小人
Can't
数
prevent the
を
love
満
of
たせ
some
ない
human beings.
人間
Of those who don't make up the minimum number of people to create a world.
僕たちの試練はそのためにある
That is the purpose of our trial. To allow sinful souls to gather and regain the soul of a whole person and become capable of true love.
ゼパル様フルフル様
Zephyr-sama? Pfeffer-sama?
僕たちの心の準備が
Our hearts
できました。
are ready.
どうか決闘の合図を
Please, give the signal to start the duel. The pair bidding farewell quietly asked for the signal to be given. Zephyr nodded silently, then walked to a place that could be seen by both of them. Pfeffer spoke in a voice quiet enough to avoid distracting the two duelists.
見ているといいわ
Watch.
愛し合う恋人たちの
Watch the duel to see which of the lovers will fall apart?
いいえこれは破綻のための決闘じゃない
No. This isn't a duel to see who falls apart.
本当の恋を成就させるための
This is a duel to make true love succeed.
私には
I don't understand what you two are saying.
わからないいいえわかりなさい
No, you must understand.
これは
This
本
moment
当に人を愛
marks
す
the
る
birth of a human who is truly capable of loving another
誕
person.
生する瞬間意味がわからない
I don't understand.
どちらが勝とうとも
No matter which of them
祝
wins,
福してあげて
please congratulate them. This is the moment when the days of furniture come to an end.
合図は簡単
The signal is simple.
僕が
I will count to 3.
2の3を数える3と同時に
When I reach 3, the duel will commence.
承知してます。
Understood.
同じく
Same here.
2人が共に弾を
If both of you miss, the duel will be temporarily suspended.
再び弾を与えもう一度
We'll be given bullets again and we'll start over from the beginning with your backs to each other.
決着がつくまで
I guess I'll repeat until it's all settled.
That part? Hasn't you seen the duel many times before?
もちろん
Of course.
何度も見てきたよ
I've seen it many times.
大抵何度の打ち合いで
Usually, how many does it take me to face off before it's over?
ほとんどの場合弾丸一発で
In almost all cases, decided in the first round.
みんな随分と拳銃の腕がいいんだ。
Everyone must be really good shots.
違うよ
That's not it.
片方が外
Once I miss the other can corner them at their leisure and shoot.
悠々と追い詰めて撃つことができる初弾をもし外したらまず
Just for that first bullet, and there's almost no chance of winning.
しかし
However, you take too long, you'll lose before you can pull the trigger.
引きずに負けることになる。
同じ負けるならせめて引き金を引いてから負けた
And if you're going to lose anyway, at least want to have pulled the trigger first.
いい覚悟だよ
That is a good mindset, you two.
では行くよ
Now, here we go. One.
2の
2.
3
3.
In the Golden Rose Garden, number 3 was yelled. The sound of gunfire rang out once. You can be watching and tell whether there was a single gun firing or the sound of both going off at the same time. In the midst of the stench of gunpowder white smoke, there where the gun raised and smoke-trailed barrel was cannon. Well, Victor, it seems like you were right on the money. Shannon was lying in the earth face down.
シャノン
Shannon-san.
いや
No,
シャノンが倒れたのは
Shannon dropped before the
人生より
gunshots.
早かった
Oh. This distressed expression was enough to explain what had happened. Slowly, Shannon stood up. There's no bullet wound anywhere in her body. Besides the signal, Shannon could throw herself to the ground, dodging the bullets. It had been a gamble. Shannon turned around, taking the time to aim carefully before shooting. They would have shot her as she lay there. However, Ken shot as soon as he turned around, she would be able to dodge it. Ken also gambled. Now underestimated Shannon's skill with a firearm. He was totally aware that hoping Shannon would be timid enough to let him shoot first, fears on him losing before even pulling his trigger. So he decided to shoot her right away. And he had predicted that when he shot, Shannon reflexively pulled the trigger too. So he was planning to shoot right away. He was sure that his readiness would allow him to shoot with greater accuracy than her. Ken cautiously turned around. Shannon shot instantly with the strength of will, and Ken wouldn't even be able to pull the trigger. Ah, yes, that's a funny mention that Shannon is good with guns. Wow, what a coincidence. Also, Shannon can still shoot herself. Like, I know that this duel was decided in the first match, but if Shannon decides so, she can just turn the gun on herself and be like, goodbye. So it wasn't that Cannon acted hesitantly or hastily. The two had suddenly given it their all, left their fate to the heavens, and reached this result. I didn't imagine that quick-tempered sister wouldn't shoot at all.
I'm surprised too. I didn't think that old, prudent Cannon-kun shoot as soon as he turned.
Shannon quietly pointed the barrel at him. She slowly walked forward. She planned on cautiously closing the gap until she reached the end from where she could hit with even more certainty. Again, I already lost any means of fighting back. He had only tried to dodge Shannon's bullet, lay his bet on the second round. They both had that same view of the situation. This meant only one could be taken by surprise. This isn't over yet! Ken dashed forward like a tornado, bent over so low that he was almost crawling over his shadow. The duel could only be set by a bullet, but he wasn't the only one who had a bullet. He could steal Shannon's gun away from her, he could turn this all around. If Shannon could calmly shoot through Cannon, it would all be over. The odds that Shannon would miss or that he would get close enough to her before she fired. Cannon bet all the chips he had on this. Shannon could draw Ken in until the last second and shoot him from a closer distance. He also could throw the trigger just before he reached her, and he would start over from the beginning even if she missed. Shannon kept her gun pointing at Ken's forehead as she compared these options until the final moment. This is so funny when you realize it's one person. It is a bit ridiculous, yes. This is basically Beatrice going, yes, I'll be Cannon. No, I'll be Shannon. No, I'll be Cannon. She's basically going back and forth on who she wants to be, essentially. She led her shot, counting the distance he had already moved and the time it would take to pull the trigger. Lady Luck smiled impartially.
Damn it!
In a flash, Ken leapt to within striking distance of Shannon as she missed the final moment to pull the trigger. He swung his hand up and smashed the gun she held upwards. That strike sent her gun flying into the sky. At the same time, Ken's gun also flew from his hand and soared into the air. The two guns danced a rondo through the sky, reached their peak, and began to fall. By that time, neither one of them knew which gun was theirs. The two guns were exactly the same. Everything about them was identical. There's no way to tell them apart. However, there was one difference. Only one of them had a bullet inside. The pair raised their hands to the sky, trying to grasp their fate, their miracle, as though they were trying to grasp the wings of a descending angel of miracles. The pair looked up at the brilliant sky and entrusted everything to Lady Luck. Then they each grabbed one of their guns out of the air, and after dancing a momentary rondo, their arms crossed each other. Even that was like a dance, and the barrels of each of their guns came to a dead stop against each other's forehead. Even they could not know which gun held the bullets. When they both pulled the triggers, one would die and one would remain alive. The match would end. George and Jessica had no way of knowing how it would turn out until that moment came. However, was it really impossible for the two holding the guns to know? The barrel of Cannon's gun, which had already been fired, must have been warm. The barrel of the other gun, which Shannon hadn't fired, should have been ice cold. Perhaps a pair of them did realize which gun was which, and yet both expressions were as solemn as could be, showing that they would hold total belief and zero down their own fates until the moment the trigger was pulled.
Don't be sad. Meet again soon. In the Golden Land.
Does Beatrice have the fucking gun? We should have done this much sooner.
And that way, we won't have to see each other again.
It's alright. Considering what day this is, even this duel was just a farce.
You're right. If we're gonna revive in the Golden Land anyway, it really is just a farce. Then, I'll see you later.
Yeah. You too.
さようなら。
So long. Kanekun!
おいどうした
Hey, what's going on?
しっかりしろ
Hang in there! Suddenly, Ken fell to the floor as if he'd been had an attack of anemia. Happened without any prior warning, so everyone rushed up to him in alarm. What they saw surprised them. There was seemingly strand of blood across his forehead, making it look as though it had been cracked open.
Oh!
どうしたんだ
What happened? What is going on?
これは
Try and get a look at the wound. Go to wipe Ken's forehead with a handkerchief. However, his forehead was perfectly smooth without any trace of a wound. And yet, almost as though it was seeping through his skin, blood was pouring out.
何やってやがんだ
What are you doing? Stop the bleeding already!
それが
I would, but there's no wound! What's the blood? Blood won't stop coming! Hang in there, Kanekun! Kanekun! Yoshia-kun!
Ken's face was pale, and though his eyes were open, they had lost the light of the living. Just as though he was a puppet whose strings had been cut. He passed away. Oh, poor Canon.
Yoshia-kun! Yoshia-kun!
I can't scream that much.
さようなら。
So long, Kanekun,
そして
and
ありがとう。
thank you.
Jessica dashed up to Ken's corpse, held it, pressed her forehead against his. As her own forehead grew wet with Ken's still warm blood, she wailed. Shannon,
ジョージさん、
George-san,
私が
I
勝
won,
ちました。これで
and now
私に
I
は
have
あなたを
a
愛
right
す
to
る
love
し
you
かやっと
at last.
Shannon, leaning against George's chest as though the strings holding her up had been cut. George held her in silence.
Yoshia-kun! Yoshia-kun!
Welcome, Darkbit. I am sad. George won. I don't like that. Jessica's so fucking sad. Oh, my heart. There's nothing in the golden rose garden except the wind that carried golden flower petals. The sound of Jessica's heartbroken wails. Is your trial for us finished now?
もう十分か。
十分さ
It is!
おめでと
Congratulations!
う残ったのは
You
君
two
た
are
ち
the ones who remained!
君たちを
We'll
祝
give
福す
you
る
our
わ。
blessing,
でも忘れな
but
い。
please don't forget,
愛を育むのがこれからのあなたたち
you
が
are now
務
responsible for nurturing your love.
この奇跡が生み出した恋の種を
Please take good care of the seed of love that this miracle has created.
もちろんさ。
Of course!
彼女と
I swear it on her and
君
both
た
of
ち
you.
をかけて誓う。
それでは魔
And
法
now,
の奇
let's
跡
channel that miracle of magic.
今こそ
Now
君の
your soul will
魂
become
を人間
human.
に一人分に満
You
た
will
そう
become a full person.
集え御霊
Come
魂よ
together,
Incomplete souls!
一なる魂と
become
な
one,
り
and
愛
know
を知り
love.
たまえ
When Zephyr and Furfur faced the heavens and yelled, Miracle of Love gathered the souls around Shannon. They came from the losers of the trial, from Cannon, who had been defeated, and from Bito, who had dropped out. Slowly, the bodies of the two began to break down into flecks of gold dust.
What is this? What's going on here? No one ever said that the losers would disappear.
As she yelled, Bito the Elder supported the body of her fading little sister. However, the two demons were smiling quietly.
カノンは死んだから消える。
Cannon disappears because he died.
そしてベア
Bito was born to love Paddler, so without that right, she too will vanish.
その資格を失って消える。
これはとても公
It is very fair.
平。あなたが生き残ったのは他の二人が消え去ったのか。
If you had survived, the other two would have vanished instead. Hang in there, little sister. Hang in there. Were you going to stop Balor's locked room and save him? What were you doing finding the test in a place like this? You call yourself a part of our complete form? Why was I born for the sole purpose of loving Balor-san? Why do I like him? The truth is, I don't know why I fell in love with him. What? You want to talk about that now? After all, when I was born, I was told to love Balor-san and be loved by him. That was the purpose of my birth. So, I don't really know why I like him. People don't need a reason to fall in love. Don't disappear! Just fear, who is it, Balor? Oh, Sister Bito! Beatrice! Why is it that I like Balor-san? Mother? Well, you know, I'm not really a big fan of the domestic type of girl. You know me, I'm a rough around the edges kind of guy, right? This is Keanu acting politely from a girl who's ladies first and all of that. So if I had to say what type I liked, you know, maybe a Jessica type girl could be just my thing. Proof Balor has always had good taste. I'm good, why shouldn't she be too? A rough, relaxed relationship with someone who can cuss and joke around with me? So I'm always thinking about how I'm a guy and she's a girl. That could just be perfect. So if I ever get a girlfriend, like someone I could joke around with all the time like I do with Jessica. Huh? Okay. What should she look like? I'm not too picky about that. But if she did happen to be one of those blue-eyed... Bonnie's with big boobs to see in Western films! That'd be awesome! I'd love to rub those boobs! God, Battler, you fucking idiot!
Why is your type your cousin? Beatrice, listen to me. I'm giving my love for Ushamiya Battler. You're to become the kind of woman Ushamiya Battler desires. You have the golden hair he likes. You have the blue eyes he likes. You have a personality that matches his. And then, you're to love him in my place. And if fate allows it, be loved by him. I can no longer love him. Please take these desires I couldn't bring to fruition. These feelings too great for me to bear, and see them through yourself. From this day forward, you're no longer the Rokujima ghost that lives only to play pranks. From this day forward, you'll be the master of this island, waiting for the day that he comes to fill his promise. From this day forward, you will do this in my place. So from this day forward, you will no longer be me. Please forgive me for pushing all my troubles onto you, while I alone try to find happiness. From this day forward, you have the right to hate everything. From this day forward, you are the Golden Witch Beatrice. And one day, you will destroy everything, revive everything, and bring blessings to all lovers. When that day comes, I pray that you and I will both have found happiness. From this day forward, you no longer be me. From this day forward, I will no longer be you. The two of us will split a single soul and share it. And though, of course, that won't amount to a complete soul, I'm sure our dreams will be more numerous than most. Let us be blessed, my darling, Beatrice. No one else can see your form, but I can. And if you're loved by a lot of people, I'm sure they'll start seeing you too. We can all see if we have love. Yoshi-kun. Are we dreaming? Insane! Yanjo, you this well? Dr. Nanjo! Hello, Dr. Nanjo! Goda. That is enough. Genji had been calm and silent throughout the whole thing, finally spoke. And those were the most reasonable words spoken. If he got Nanjo here, then what? Not only was there no arm to take the post of, there wasn't even a floor to feel the heat of. Like the last unmelted snow greeting the warm sun of spring, Ken's form, there was no longer even a trace. His form had sparkled with a spray of gold and vanished completely. Where? Where did he go? Where's Yoshi-kun? Yoshi-kun! Yoshi-kun! Poor Jessica indeed, Zane. So long, my lady. No. Jessica. Kanon-san. No one's eyes can see us any longer. That means you are no longer of their world. However, we are right here. You're right. We are here. For us, a body is nothing more than a cage made of flesh. There's no need to feel sad.
but
気の毒ですね
I do feel sad for her.
ジェシカさん
Jessica-san,
だからこれが
This is all
僕の罪だ
my sin.
だから僕たち家具は
Even without the deaths, there would have been so much misery. Oh, absolutely. That's why furniture isn't supposed to love.
あなたは
oh,
これから
what will you do now?
姿を失っ
Though I've lost my form,
そして
I
話
can no longer talk to her.
もしもジェシカ
Even though Jessica ever talks to
語
me,
りかけてくれた時その背中で
I can do nothing except nod behind her
うな
back.
ずくくらいのことしかできないけれどだから
I will be by her side.
見ることにする
良いことだと思い
I
ます
think that's wonderful.
君はどうする
What will you do?
パトラさんを
I want to save
密
Bala-san
室から助けたいです
from a locked room.
密室
A locked room. After looking a bit taken aback, Can laughed gently. Beat, who had expected to be laughed at, looked a little sour.
どうして笑うんですか
Oh, why are you laughing?
私には
This is very
大切な
important to
ことなん
me.
です
だって
But it's a locked room. That's the only problem humans have bodies.
Huh?
僕らはすでに
We have already been released from our cage of
解放
flesh.
された存在だよ密室なんか
How could a locked
僕
room
たちの
hinder
姿
us?
になるものか
そんなのいいんですか
Are you sure about that?
だって
I mean, there's a chain lock and duct tape seals and red
テー
truth.
プの封印とか赤き真実とか
そうか
I see.
君は困る
So, you weren't from the world pieces, but being from a higher level world.
存在だったねだから僕たちとは違う制約があるらしい
That's probably why your limitations are different from ours.
やれやれ
Ah, well. Can stretched. Looks as though he was about to head out somewhere.
カノンさん
Canon-sama.
敗者
Hey-san.
同士の仲さ
Seeing as you're a fellow loser,
いいよ
okay,
僕が
I'll go for you.
僕がお屋敷の
I'll give the S room in the mansion and let Bala-sama out.
外に出し入れ替わりで
So the
チェーン
chain
をかけて
behind me and hide in the closet in his place.
隠れるそれでいいかい
How about that?
気持ちは嬉しいです
I'm glad for the sentiment.
でも
But even if you want to leave the cousin's room, Erika-san seals mean...
でもエリカさんの封印のせいで
Unlike the next room over, the cousin's room where Ken was had been guaranteed to be a complete locked room, even counting the windows. Not only did he have no way to save Balor, he couldn't even escape himself.
なら
In that case, use the magic to give me power.
力を与えて
Let me possess Shannon's body. You know, that's totally what we're doing here.
私の
my
方で
magic power.
Yeah,
僕に
use your magic on me.
魔法
Also, I'm not on. I'm gonna preempt this entire thing. By the way, I am not on Gnosis. I might have first seen Shannon the very first time and said, "That's not a man. That's not a boy. That's a girl." I swear to fuck, I'm not on Gnosis or anything. Okay? Okay, I'm fucking preempting that shit.
Wait,
私
I don't even know how...
魔法の使い方なんて
君は
Aren't you Beatrice, the Golden Witch?
ベアトリーチェじゃないのかい
私は
I'm a witch, but,
魔法どころか
I don't even know about locked-room tricks, much less magic.
やれやれ。
Good
いい
grief.
かい、ベアトリーチェ。
Okay, listen up, Beatrice.
一度しか教えない。
I'll tell you this once.
魔女ってのはね。
This is what a witch is.
魔女ってのは
Being a witch is?
魔女ってのは
A witch is
謎を解かされる。
not the one who solves puzzles.
謎を解かされる。
Not the one who solves puzzles?
ああ、そうさ。
Yes. Yes, that's right.
どうして魔女
If you're a witch, why are you clutching at your head because of someone else's puzzles?
頭を抱えて
That's not a witch's job, right?
魔女の仕事じゃないだろう。
Then, what is a witch's job?
仕事は
Base cannon. Oh my god. Yes! Yes!
僕の知って
The
る
golden witch I know
ベアトリーチェ。とびっきりの
used insane magic to create puzzles that baffled everyone who sneered at their confusion.
煙の前で嘲笑ってるやつを見る。誰にも分か
Create a horrible riddle that no one can get, spin everyone around and badmouth them.
こき下ろしてやれ。相手に出され
You aren't supposed to clutch your head agonizing over your opponent's puzzles. That's their job.
君
悩むのは私の相手の仕事。
Agonizing is my opponent's job?
後ろ宮バトルにどうやって見つかるか。
Don't worry about how to get Ushinomiya Battler out of the locked room.
チェーンロック
A room locked by a chain?
バカ
What a joke.
なら君
You need to create a much more spectacular ultimate locked room.
もっともっととびっきりの最高の密室を作ってあいつらを悩ま
Make sure that they're the ones agonizing.
僕が喧嘩す
I'll even lend a hand.
悩むの 私じゃ
I'm not the one who agonizes?
るあいつらの方
That's for them to do.
さ地獄の悪
It's about time they call the true terror.
最悪の
A Beatrice the Endless Witch, the one who can create endless locked room tricks, the most horrific
ベア
kind.
トリーチの本当の恐ろしさをそろそろ連中も思い出してもいい頃だ
Tricks that can make even the demons of hell prostrate themselves in shock.
バトラさんの密室より
A locked room even more horrific than Battlesons?
僕らそれを手に
We already got our hands on one, haven't we?
それに
A horrific locked room.
In the back of Io's mind, images you remember began to flit by, one after another. The layout of the mansion, the guest house, the rose garden. Trick, mistake, mislead, taunt, trap, laugh together. You know about this trick? It was in a book I read once. Io's eyes opened wider and wider. Countless lights circle around her, swallowing her up.
あともう一
And one more thing.
何ですか
Oh, what?
個それ密室の魔女の喋り方
There's no way for the Witch of Locked Rooms to talk.
やっぱり私は
Then you think I should?
わらわれなくっちゃ
Go for Warara. She literally is the Witch of Locked Rooms. Fucking. By the way, I just quickly looked. I think I actually prefer the original translation of this, which is. It requires parentheses, but I prefer this. So after all, I, Watashi, must be me. Warara. I think that actually sounds cooler. I'd use subbed ones for that, but also. Let's fucking rock and roll! The marriage ceremony ended without any problems. The reception was held inside the cathedral. As the goat demons partied raucously, Donald could be seen leaning against the pillar trying to escape from the noise. Then Gertrude appeared and whispered some kind of report to her.
それは本当ですか
Is that true?
近景
For your attention, Assistant Inquisitor Corneli is currently heading towards the scene. I said that Lady Erica be contacted as well.
わかりました
Understood.
ご中心
I will tell her.
ガートルードは式典警備長に連絡を出す
Gertrude, contact the head of ceremony security. Prepare for battle.
行為
As you wish.
Also, type for a magic BS scene, we're gonna love it. Man, we've gotten far from the first time a laser sword showed up. Goodness.
I apologize for interrupting your chat. I am in charge of security for the ceremony.
え私
Huh? For me?
何
What's going on?
だからはしゃぎすぎだって言ったのよ
I told you that you were going too far.
さすがにシャンパンタワーで忘年はやりすぎだ
Champagne Tower bowling was always a bad idea.
少し油を
Time for scouting.
Hey, burn! Don't leave me alone!
もう
I don't like the Scottish, or British, or Irish. I don't know what the fuck she's supposed to be. Fine, what is it? Did I do something wrong?
受付に
Receptionist has received an envelope from an unknown sender, addressed to Lady Lambda Delta.
封筒が届けられました
私
How is ignore anonymous calls and letters?
ポイしちゃう主義なのそんなの捨てちゃって
Just throw it away.
それが
Well,
こ
you
れな
see,
のですが
this one is a little different.
何それ
What? What the?
届いたことは誰かに言った
Did you tell anyone you received this?
いえ
No, the only the two sisters at the reception desk and I know.
私のみですすでに観光令を与えました
I've already issued a gag order. Then she saw the envelope. Lambda Delta snatched it away and lowered her voice. Bernie Cell had walked away and was apparently making fun of Erica. Erica was drunk, of course, and Byrne was getting that way too. They were left alone, they probably regret about this. It was true that the envelope had no center written on it. However, the seal dawned on it in a golden leaf. But it with the same purpose. That seal was. Lambda Delta hid behind a pillar, ripped the envelope open, took out the letter inside and read. Her eyes instantly started to glint, and she grinned like a kid who just caught a naughty idea.
いかがしますか
What is to be done?
狙撃犯
December team is scouting red warheads.
傾向していますご許可をいた
If
だ
you
き
give your permission, I will give the order to
装
load
填
them.
命令を出します
何言ってんのよ
What are you talking
今日
about?
はどんだけ
Here's how important these guests are.
思ってんの万一参列者に流れ弾が
If stray bullet hits one of these attendees,
シエスタこの
all the treasure suits will be sent straight from the factory to Gilney for the next 10 years.
工場から弾頭台に直行しなきゃなんないくらいの責任になるわよ
了解通常弾頭で対応する
Understood, Mom. We'll intercept with regular warheads.
煉獄の七
So you post look out around the Seven Sisters of Purgatory.
いるわけないでしょ
Why would we need those? I brought Seven Sister Ballers, and now Erica's furniture.
ハグじゃないどうして味方に
Why would he
監視を
post lookouts around our allies?
とにかく警備
Just make sure the security is nice and tight.
ちゃちゃっと厳重に
Lambda, I fucking love your attitude here. Fucking like, oh, what do you mean? There's nothing to worry about. We're all fine. Let's just fucking, there's nothing to worry about. Let's just, do what we were doing before. Oh, I love this. She's just being like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking let shit hit the fan. I can't wait to see where it lands.
先ほどガートルード上席
Just now, receive a recommendation from Senior Assistant Inquisitor Gertrude, saying to make preparations for battle.
理由は
The reasons are unknown. Everything is fine. If it's not fine, it will be entertaining. Yep, exactly what Lambda's thinking.
ガートルードが
From Gertrude?
じゃあ韓国にし
Then follow that recommendation.
パーティーはに
The parties were fun once you liven things up.
了解であります
Understood, Mom.
WO よ
Double, colon, Chester 17, Chester 38, Chester 45. Issuing code red, code R alert.
警戒発令レベル2で
Standby level 2.
17コピー
17, copy.
38
Alright, copy.
45了解
45, understood.
そこでコピーとい
Could
えば
have been cool if just said copy me.
焦っちゃった
I upon it.
そうそう45
Alright, right, 45. Go on in for a second.
なんです
What is it?
ちょっと
Hey, we're on duty.
ダメ
So don't play with my ears.
耳
Furious.
特に
Better from them down, yeah.
なんですって
What did you say?
冗談でし
You're
ょ
kidding, right?
ありえない
That's impossible.
現在コーネリ
Cornelia is heading there now. Oh wow, someone disappeared from a truly perfectly locked room? Erica? Man, I wonder if they man, aren't you fucking look embarrassed? Hey, were you paying attention to the love scenes, Erica? Were you paying good attention to them? Because maybe if you were watching the last love scene, you might have realized what the fuck's about to happen, and what has happened, and what has happened in all the other games.
ベアトリーチェここ
The odds of Beatrice attacking here are extremely high.
披露宴の
I recommend suspending the reception and evacuating.
進言いたしますどうしたのエリ
What's going on, Erica?
何か余興
Something go wrong with the entertainment?
いいえ
No, my master. Please continue to enjoy the reception.
披露宴をお楽しみくださいあ誰か
Evacuate in our moment of time? I think you overestimate their chances. Hey, someone?
ルンカステル君
Let's get Libra to show some more dry plum wine. Maybe if she smack out what out of her mind, she will notice what's about to happen.
If something come too fast, or I get a higher agitation. When Mirka so saw this, she knew that their final late guest would soon be arriving.
ルシネ
Lucini,
ゲストハウスで動きがあったそうよ
I hear there's some movements in the guest house.
ゲストハウス
The guest
ゲー
house.
ム版のこと
Who cares about the game board
くだら
now?
ない話だわそれが
Well,
密室の
they're saying that Cannon disappeared from the cousin's room.
は
What?
ああんた分かってんの
Are you a moron?
いとこ部屋は
The cousin's room is a perfect locked room, with the door and all the windows perfectly sealed.
しそうなん
It's impossible for him to escape.
いや
No, I've investigated that claim as well.
間違いない
There's no mistake.
カノンはいとこ
Cannon has disappeared from the cousin's room.
いとこ部屋のどこかに隠れてるとか
He's probably hiding somewhere in the cousin's
あるい
room.
は最初から
Or else he's meant to trick everyone since the beginning, and was never in that room to begin with.
Yeah, but Cannon has no flesh and therefore can teleport.
Yeah, Cannon's not real, guys.
Disappears. Fuck. Everyone goes, what the fuck you mean they're not real? What kind of magic trick is that? Yeah, you know, no magic is, yeah. Yep.
不可能だわ
That's impossible. It's guaranteed that everyone is in the cousin's room, except the certain names Erica read about back
全員
then.
が入ってることが保証されてるのよごまかして逃れることは
It's impossible for him to trick his way out of there.
Of course it is. Except, let's remember, Erica asked for confirmation of everyone's location before she taped up the rooms. There was but a single instant. But anything can happen in a single moment, you know? Erica's quite thoroughly proved that before now.
どうやってユングフラウの封印
How did he get past the Jung for a sealed barrier.
いやそれ
No, first off, where is Cannon?
至急探しなさい
Find him at once! At that moment, the cathedral suddenly went black. The surprising commotion of the guests filled the cathedral.
来たわね
She's here! I feel like I should end this at every moment and because it's just like there's so much to do.
WO より
Double calling all Chester sisters.
コード R
God,
警戒
R, alert.
シエスタ17
Chester 17, can you repair the electrical systems?
ネガ
Negative.
管理室スタッ
Communication with the management staff have been severed.
フオールシエスタコードレッド
All Chesters, code red.
ロックンロール
Rock and roll.
コピー
Copy.
コピ
Copy.
ーコピー
Copy.
了解
Understood. I mean, copy. Sniper teams against chandeliers all release their safeties at once. Entire security team down the hall loaded their ammunition.
エリカ卿
Lady Erica, let us evacuate to the waiting room.
ここは危険
It is dangerous here.
何が危険なんです
What's dangerous?
この世界
I'm the terrible lord of this world.
その私
Why should I have to run away in fear?
逃げろと言うんですガートレード要人警告
Gertrude, set up a VIP guard barrier.
コーネリオ至急呼び戻す
Guard Cornelia back here at once.
緊急
For your attention, this is underway.
結界
A barrier? I mean, wrapped in one of your pitiful pathetic barriers while wearing a wedding dress?
持ってんですかなんたる侮辱
How insulting! The servants made even Balor groan as he sat in the next seat like a doll. Even though they're so sealed, Balor probably realized that something strange was going on.
遅かったじゃない
She took her time. Right, Lambda.
そうね
I mean, we all know the trick to this locked room, but it's a fun one. It is very fun, and I can't wait to see the breakdown of Erica as she does not have any fucking idea how Kennen got out. I am beyond excited for her to be like, I do not understand. Ah, it's gonna be great shit. It's nice being in on the joke. Oh, absolutely. Totally.
熱くたびれちゃったね
Totally! She kept us waiting!
さっきのあ
What was that just now?
れ誰からのラブレター
A love letter from someone.
ファンレタ
A
ー
fan letter!
ラムダちゃん
From the Lambda Chan Fan Club! Dota played dumb and munched some popcorn. Then, the lights finally turned on. It was clear that during that blackout, Peter just stuck in somewhere nearby, possibly inside the cathedral itself. The whispering goat attendants all realized it as well. Whose scheme was this? And what were they doing? Though it may have been imprudent, they were looking forward to this, and an excited chatter filled the cathedral.
来たみ
Looks like she came. Gap!
あなた
They let you come
も
back
う
too!
戻ってきていいんですか私にほら
Come on, putting me in a jail is meaningless.
確かに
True.
でもリーチ
But Richie, Paolo's locked room, the cousin's room,
そして
and even the final possibility the next room over have all been sealed.
どうやってバトルをす
How are you planning to take Valor?
お嬢様が
Let us suppose
何かのトリ
that my lady has found some trickettes.
仮定しましょうとなれば
If so,
それをエリカ
should I
島に
inevitably have
突きつける
Martin here to thrust that in Lady Erica's face?
しかし
But against all these Chester troops,
まさか
I can't believe this many of them were hiding here.
無理だわ
It's impossible. Should be sewn to death. Rowdy ears could be seen poking out all around the hall. It's incredible that such a large number of them could remain hidden unnoticed.
エリカに一度だけ
You didn't stay close enough, challenge Erica. Should be able to get herself an even fight.
なるほど
I see that move.
しかし
Call her a bitch and tell her to fight her in one-on-one. Of course, the ultimate move. However, does my lady have that item with her? After all, she hated dealing with them and disliked it every time I prepared them for her. Dear me. She remained a troubled one to the end. Amid the crowd, Romeo took something out and showed it. When Virgil saw the object in hand, she understood its meaning. True with that, it should be possible to stop the attacks from the Chester troops. Well, if it doesn't work on Erica, we're through. Promise getting her right in front of Erica, if only for a second. The Chesters will probably prevent that with all they have. Leah, I'll bet you could give her the time to do that. Virgilia gave a small nod. However, the problem was the two Chester troops standing at her back. In the time she had tried to jump out in front of the procession, she had been marked constantly. It's possible with Virgilia's vast magic power to momentarily take out all the Chester troops in the cathedral. That only gained a short bit of time, it would be enough to confront Erica. The Chester troops knew this, so they kept a close eye on Virgilia with tense faces. At that moment, the great cathedral door was blasted to bits. The fragments being bright gold butterflies, which danced across the room in a beautiful blizzard of gold leaf. Echo and storm slowly faded. Then, at the entrance to that red carpeted path to the grave, stood a calm, majestic figure. Guards! Shoot to kill! Negative. Conducting identity comparison. Dano ordered the guards to shoot the intruder right away, but Chester 00 didn't comply. It was because she had been warned about shooting these guests. I was afraid of the consequences. She actually shot drunk guests who had disguised themselves as Beatrice as some sort of prank. No. 00 was just coolly and calmly carrying out her duties.
Oh, what a surprise! No, I thought you were going to make it.
The pair faced each other from either end of the long red carpet. However, between them stood several dozen Chester honor guards.
It took you quite some time to come here, most honored guest. You made us all quite worried. I'm glad you managed to make it a reception, at the least.
Beto laughed. That chuckle made Balor's eyes quiver slightly.
You...
Did I keep you waiting? Furudo Erika! I'm here to celebrate! She had an overwhelming power and evil presence about her, strong enough to make anyone shiver. Was it so necessary for her identity to be confirmed? Who could possibly mistake this overwhelming presence? See you in hell is my favorite parting line of mine, but... Identity confirmed. It is the great Lady Beatrice. It seems we are already here. Furudo Erika! I'm gonna... Even if I lose my voice, I'm giving it my fucking all. Beatrice is back, baby! At that moment, the two Chester troops standing behind Virgilia slumped over and fell to the floor. No, it touched the base of their big ears from behind.
It's clear that he applied some sort of magic.
どなたかお医者様
Someone fund a doctor. These girls seem to be ill.
オールシエスタ
Oh, just assistance. Open fire.
ベアト今です
Beto, now! Just an instant before the Chester troops could fire, Virgilia raised her arms to the heavens. Her magical power, which was more than enough to remind all present what her name had been at the height of her strength, came a sphere wave and exploded throughout the cathedral. The impact made the stained glass windows shatter and covered glass shards poured down everywhere.
冷戦防御
Spherical particle, well, warfare defenses. Hurry on recovery. However, all the Chester honor guard, who didn't have spear particle defenses, toppled over like dolls. The ceiling snipers, who were defended, were able to avoid their systems going down completely, but would take several minutes before they could recover. That span of time would be enough to reach Erica. However, Erica couldn't be defeated in just a few minutes. There's no way they could carry Valor away in that time. What should they use this precious time for? Beto dashed down the red carpeted path. She ran down the path to the grave, which was lined by Chester troops lying there like corpses. She had called this place hell. In that case, running from hell to the grave was actually going backwards. Beto's figure dashing through the corpse-ridden path truly symbolized her resurrection.
お嬢様これを
My lady, take this.
もらうぞ
Got it! As she dashed, she snatched something white from Ronway's outstretched hand. There was no longer anyone blocking her path to Erica. However, that instant, a golden thread came from in front of her and rapidly sewed the red carpet towards her like a sewing machine. Oh, we have a meddler! Reloading complete! Requesting data in yet?
射撃用レーダー補足
Firing data targeted! Data link to 410. 410 was clever. They predicted that Virgilia would go for a spirit particle attack and had folded over her ears and 45s beforehand. So they're the only ones that weren't taken out.
射撃
Firing! Once again, the golden sewing thread chased out Beto, weaving like a sewing machine. But as though an undulating golden snake was shooting after her.
小尺な
Impotence!
エリカと
How dare you interfere at a moment so invaluable for my showdown with Erica! Beto jumped sideways away from the red carpet and ran across the top of a long table covered with beautiful food. The golden snake chased her, sewing through the pure white tablecloth like a sewing machine and scattering dishes left and right. The Gontens ran about wildly trying to escape. The usual was warped in pandemonium.
霊視攻撃を避けていたウサギがいた
I can't believe that some of those rabbits evaded the spherical particle attack.
まずい
This is bad. With them in position, there's nothing we can do.
もうなりません
The pair of snipers, attacking from high above on the chandelier, were much farther away than Erica was, too far for Beto to reach. Furthermore, the position couldn't have been worse for Beto, with the entire cathedral inside their range of fire.
ちょば
Bad me, Beatrice Sama. The Star of Love, the Treasure of Arashnia. 45, new magazine.
これ
This. Gab handed her the magazine. Revive always handed them over the wrong way around, so 410 was a bit confused to have one handed to her the right way up. Oh shit! No matter how distant position they might take, it was no problem for the elusive Gap. Gap twisted their long ears up and tickled them with her thumbs. The Chester's greatest weapon was also their greatest weakness. The two doubled over with laughter.
この2匹は
I've handled these two.
あと何秒
And how many seconds do we have?
他のシエスタが
The Chesters will be reactivating. On the other chandeliers, even more powerful Chesters were slowly starting to move again. Couldn't be possible to buy any more time.
Go!
Ah, Gap.
ありがたい
Thanks, I'm in your debt.
リーアたち
Don't forget to thank these guys too.
レアと頑張りなさいしっかり
Vito, good luck. Hang in there.
もう時間がありませんぞ
You don't have much time.
エリカ
Erica! Vito cut through the crowd of scampering goats like Moses. They're going straight in front of her. The place where Erica and Bowser were seated. Just then, a red barrier was created, blocking her path. There's a VIP guarding barrier that Gertrude had set up. Step forward and laid out a last line of defense to block Vito's way.
緊急これ以上
For your attention, know that you will not be allowed any closer.
そんな壁でわらわを止められると思うか
You think a wall like that can stop me?
シエスタ再起動まであと何秒です
How long until the Chesters reactivate?
30秒
Within 30 seconds. As the eldest of the seven sisters of Purgatory, Lucifer stood and waiting behind the bride and groom. She wanted to save Vito. If she could just distract Gertrude for a moment, the wall would disappear. However, the seven sisters were furniture. They served the territory lord, so they couldn't move to help Vito. Eleanor glanced over at Lucifer. There was a coercive tint to her eyes.
あなたは主の命令ない限り動くことは
You are not allowed to move except by orders of your master.
主って誰よ
Who's our master?
バカよ
It's Erica now, idiot.
ってことになってるでしょ違うわよ
私たち
Now
は
our master is Battler-sama.
そう
True, Erica only speaks on his behalf.
そうよ姉
That's right, One-sama. Whose furniture are we?
さん美味しすぎるわつまみ食いしちゃおう
It's just too delicious. I'm gonna have a nipple. Go, you gluttonous and fat fuck! Woo! Red absolute barrier flickered just an instant. Because of a stake had pierced Gertrude's shoulder and her concentration had wavered. But didn't break. Slowly and expressionlessly, Gertrude turned to look at Lucifer.
誰の命令なり
By whose
エ
order?
リカ教に
No, that
その
Lady
指示
Erica
は
has
な
made
き
no
なり
such
ついた
order.
わあるわ
We do have orders. The orders of our master.
命令よ
How can a master who cannot speak give orders?
聞かずとも
Even without a word spoken.
それを察するが家具の道と見つけたり
Understanding a master's will is a job of furniture.
ならやむなし
Then it cannot be helped. The evidence sake shot at Gertrude at once. Gertrude had chosen to take all those direct attacks, leaving abandoned the barrier until the last moment. Though she was resilient enough to do justice in the name of the Iron Maidens and took no damage at all, the attack was more than enough to make her flinch and lose control of the barrier. What a turnaround for the stakes from episode 2 to this. It's absolutely incredible. We have gone from magic fucking sucks to magic rules, bitches. It's awesome. We have made a complete fucking 180, I feel, as At least I've made a complete fucking 180. Good work, my furniture. Bio shot through the scattered red fragments of the barrier, and she was finally right in front of the bride, her rival, Erica. However, there stood the final shield protecting Erica. Death sentence, Delanor.
遅いです。
You are late.
もはや時間切れです。
Time is already up, Lady Beatrice.
シエスタ17よりオールシエスタへデータリンク。
Chester 17. Data link to all Chesters. Incoming data from Archangel Satellite. Homing format. Verdict model conceptual guidance. Chester 20. Reactivation complete.
シエスタ12
Chester 127. Reactivation complete. Time's up, Nick.
オーバーに。そこやめ。
Stop that! No!
リーチ
Rich, good luck. Beetle.
ドラノール。
Delanor!
どけドラノールエイ
Back off, Delanor Anox.
そなたの出
This is not your fight.
あなたを否定する赤
I received a red truth denying you from Lady Burnt Cassell.
手回っています。ここがあなたの墓場となり
I'm afraid that this will become your grave. I know what Burnt Cassell is allowed her to say. I don't need to sit around and let that longsword tell me.
そなたとは後でたっぷりと
I'll play with you
遊んでやる
all you want later.
だが今はどけ
But for now, back off. There's no time. The Chesters have already finished reactivating. I'm only living a bit of borrowed time.
引くのはあなたの方です。
You will be the one to retreat. You are the pitiable actor who has chosen the wrong time to appear on the stage. Dona's red longsword cut a large arc of absolute denial, which headed right for the crown of Beto's head. However, in that instant, there was a thunk and the sword was knocked slightly off course. Beto didn't let this good fortune go to waste. Slipped past the longsword, knocked down to her side, and finally stood right in front of Erica. Oh shit! This time, not a single person stood in her way. This is popcorn. Where did this come from?
緊急花嫁警護役より緊急要請
For your attention, urgent request from the bride security
シエ
detail.
スタ姉妹この絵隊は
Chester Sisters Imperial Guards. Fire at the intruder immediately. Man, I love Lambda. Fucking good shits. Emotion quieted. However, no one fired. Why? They could have fired if they wanted to. All the Chester troops had her fully in their sights and removed their safeties. Of course, all of them had finished reactivating. However, they hesitated to pull the trigger.
射殺せぬことなりや。
What? Why are they not firing? Send regards immediately.
松野です。
Wait. Look at that. Notice her expression grew grim. Then she quietly put her red longsword away. After all, Erica would have to make a decision. If she has to ignore the first thing in front of her, they could shoot to kill. However, she picked it up. Doing so would be unforgivable. So they couldn't pull the trigger until Erica decided.
どうして誰も撃たないの？
What, is Vito about to slap her with a glove? If she does, that would be the best. Why would anyone shoot?
よく見なさいよ。
Look closely.
目跡がエリカに投げつけた
See what
あれ
Vito
よ
just threw at Erica? Lambda pointed, still chomping down popcorn. It's hard to see from the balcony. He had thrown something like a white handkerchief at Erica. It had fallen on Erica's feet. What was that white thing?
分かってるわ、あいつ。
She really knows that girl.
主役って
That's what it means to be the main character.
分かってるわ。
面白いじゃないですか。
Oh, how interesting. The thing that had hit Erica in the face and fallen to the floor. I got that item beetle I got from Romanvate. It was a white glove. I think someone with a glove like that could mean only one thing. That was...
ゼタル、これは何？
Guys, I'm not fucking gonna be finishing this tonight. When the fuck do I end it? I can't fit. This fucker is probably long as shit. When the fuck do I end it? I don't know. Yeah, there is no good spot. Fuck it. We're ending it here then. Look, I'm gonna end it here because I'm going to assume that... Yeah, I'm gonna end it here because otherwise we're gonna interrupt the duel, and I really don't want to interrupt the duel. Like, I know it's early to end the stream, but... No, I cannot stay up until like fucking 4 a.m. Darkbit. Neither will you. I don't know. We can't. I would love to, but we can't. God, I am... How the fuck do we have this many left? There is... God, there's so much still. I am in immense excitement and pain, and I guess we're gonna have to wait until fucking... Jesus Christ. We're on... You're right, we're on episode fucking 2. It feels like we've been on... We're on episode fucking 7 or 12. What the fuck? Anyway, I hope everyone, you are required by my law to come to the next stream for this. You better show up on fucking Monday. Everyone better show up on Monday for what... I don't know if we're going to be finishing up the entire episode, but if we do, awesome. So thank you all again for coming to today's live stream. I hope you guys have enjoyed this as much as I have. If this is the first time coming, I suggest you subscribe to the notification bell so you're there for when we do this game and go further in. You have to be. This shit is great. But until next time. subscribe, like, comment, share, you know, that shit, but it's excitement. So exciting. Thank you all again. Thank you all very, 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 very much. Now I'm gonna get close. I'm gonna get quiet. And I'm gonna say goodbye.